Nobody will challenge him, will debate him. They will not review his books because they don't want you to know they're out there. Because, folks, this should end the discussion. And by the way, it does. There is no known law of nature, no known process, and no known sequence of events which can cause information to originate by itself in matter. Guys, that is the end of the discussion. That's a quote out of this book. See, if information doesn't originate by itself in matter, then where does it come from? You see the scientific conclusion. You have to determine where it came from. How do you do that? Test it and confirm it. Well, maybe we should know what information is. Well, here is one definition of information from Conservapedia. It says, information is a message transmitted by a message sender and received and understood by a message receiver. Information can be considered to be the third, what? Fundamental quantity of the universe, after matter and energy. Information is a non-material entity which some say can only arise from an intelligence. Although others committed to a materialistic view disagree, you bet. Yet they offer no examples of information arising from non-intelligent sources. So do you see, Werner Gitt is right. Information does not originate by itself, but people can't accept that because if they do, there's only one explanation, and that's God. Where did the information come from in this computer? I put it there. And the program writers who wrote the programs did. Where did the information come from in the book? From the author. So where does the information in the universe come from? From the author. There's no other choice. It is an absolute empirical fact. But let's go a little further. Information is conveyed by symbols. Information is transmitted by means of symbols which are usually arbitrary and only carry information because the receiver of the information understands the conventions of the symbols. So, information is not possible without a code, without the sender and receiver, and without having assigned a meaning. Information specialist Dr. Werner Gitt refers to the set of symbols as a code. He says a code is an essential requirement for establishing information. It should be emphasized that matter, as such, is unable to generate any code. Wow. All experiences indicate that a thinking being voluntarily exercising his own free will, cognition, and creativity is required. A code system is always the result of a mental process. Therefore, it requires an intelligent origin or inventor. Does that make sense? So, information does not originate by itself in matter. It has to be a code, and a code has to be from intelligent sources. So how then could it just spontaneously generate? Well, mediums of information is carried on matter, but is not matter itself.